I know some of us are upset about the calls that were made this weekend. The face mask in the Dolphins game, the ball placement in the Rams game, and the entire Colts-Browns game. But I really don't want to focus on the negative right now. Let's talk about something more uplifting. Like Halloween is next weekend. Are you guys doing anything? Well, I was going to dress up as an NFL referee, but you already have people doing that. Fine, we'll start with your game. Get JT in here, please. We are drug testing him. Well, maybe you should drug test the refs. What is your problem? My problem? That pass interference ball was 10 yards out of the end zone. That ball was completely catchable. By who? The guy in the front row? Victor Wembanyama couldn't even catch that ball. All right, okay, well, you just shut up. Where's Cleveland? Yep, what are you doing? I'm making a list of everyone who has wronged me, so that when I'm back on top, they'll be sorry. The majority of them are NFL officials. For example, the no-call targeting hit against Higgins in the Kansas City game, the Chargers PI, any of them. The game where Duke Johnson literally came out of the pile with the ball and they still gave it to Washington, and of course Bottlegate. Deshaun is looking great though. It's a good thing you guys paid him all that money, right? All right, moving on. Let's do the Thursday night game, Jags Saints. Yeah, Derek Carr was yelling at Chris Olave for not continuing his route. I'm sorry, Pete. A route is something you have your receivers run, not a halfback dive. Dennis, a halfback dive is something you use to get into the end zone. Derek, the end zone is what comes after the red zone. Josh McDaniels, the red zone is not a show on TV. Okay, will someone bring Christian Kirk in here, please? Let us now bow our heads and pray for God's blessing. Not that one, the other one. Okay, congratulations on your game-winning touchdown. He scored a touchdown? Al, will you just go eat a vegetable, please? Can we talk about our game now? Have you guys noticed Josh Allen plays exactly as good as the team he's playing against? Well, he sucked, so that checks out. Guys, can you imagine losing to Mac Jones? Wait. Look, Von Miller said we'll be fine. We just needed a good reality check. Well, the only time I saw Von Miller this weekend was in a commercial. Look, Sean McDermott is the worst. Your defense gave up 29 points to a 32nd ranked offense. But that's not Sean's fault. That's on our defensive coordinator. Didn't McDermott bench Tyrod Taylor for Nathan Peterman, who threw 5 interceptions? He is not good with quarterbacks. He is still better than the Browns. How do you spell San Francisco? It's F-R-A-U-D-S. I would like to say something. Yes, sure, Arthur, go ahead. Go ahead, what? What? You just said... And that's rule number 1. Never let him know your next move. If Arthur Smith ever went hunting, he would wear bright colors instead of camo because the deer would be expecting that. Now that's great thinking. Okay, Arthur, what is with Desmond Ridder and the red zone fumbles? But we fixed the interceptions. Okay, stop sitting Bijan Robinson. You know what? I'm going to start sitting him even harder. Guys, we scored a first half touchdown. Yeah, and then you didn't score again for 39 minutes. Well, looks like the Commanders got into the Halloween spirit. They've got some sort of dead zombie thing. Oh wait, that's just Sam Howell. Oh yeah, he's still holding on to the ball. Okay, speaking of Halloween, I am putting a limit on Halloween decorations this year. We just don't need people freaking out. Somebody put up pictures of mobile quarterbacks, and Aaron Glenn hasn't slept in weeks. You know, in 1991, we actually started out 5-2 and had a 32-point loss, and we went on to win the division and a playoff game. The Lions didn't get a first down until the Ravens were up 28-0. Just one game. The only thing worse than the Lions' performance was Greg Olson's jacket. Did you see Lamar's throw to Nelson Aguilar? Yes, and the craziest thing about that play was that Nelson Aguilar caught it. Okay, why do I keep seeing Matt Canada? All right, Steelers-Rams. McVay, will you stop wasting time out? Does he not know they carry over? Matt, get out. Also, a bit of a situation. Blueface was at the game, and he brought strippers. I was a little worried about the kids there being scarred for life, but then again, they've already seen Matt Canada. You're kidding. The strippers were just throwing ass in the end zone. Yes, but in their defense, Jordan Love did the same thing. Okay, and lastly, Josh McDaniels has now lost to Jeff Saturday, Baker Mayfield, and the no regrets kid from We Are the Millers. Josh, you kicked a field goal down 21-3. What were you thinking now? I was trying to think of a Halloween costume. Brian and I are dressing up, but we can't think of a character that really fits us. Hey guys, real quick, with all the coaches on the hot seat, we were just curious if you knew of anybody that might want their job back. You are in luck. There were coaches here not 5 minutes ago. I'm sure you can find one of them to help. They went that way. Okay. Brian, do you realize what you've done? Wait, I'm sorry. Wait a second. You have to forgive my friend. He's a little slow. The coaches went that way.